Hey guys, I hope you guys had an awesome new year, great start, and I hope you guys are getting ready for an awesome new year moving forward. Today we're going to talk about why it's important and how you can go about buying a home in Florida while on a budget. Let's get into this.
Here we go.
So as we know, Florida is a very popular area, especially for tourists. A lot of people love coming to Florida to be by the beaches, Disney World, Busch Gardens, and all the different places and things that Florida has to offer. It's a very beautiful state. And one thing that might be smart to do if you are on a budget is to stay out of those areas that are tourist areas. Those areas are usually much more expensive. Some examples would be Clearwater or any of the towns right along the beaches. They're very expensive to live in usually, and to own and purchase a property there as well. Because there's so many tourists and people coming in with a lot of money that will buy a home there, even if it's a smaller home, and they'll build a big mansion on the property or a big home on the property. They'll tear down the old one and build a new one. So those areas might be spots you want to stay away from. One thing that you can do to avoid that is before you decide to check out some areas, surf the web or get with a realtor and find out what the prices are looking like in those areas. There's a lot of areas in Florida that are very affordable. They're just not the tourist areas or areas that are right on the beach or really close. A lot of the times they're a little more inland, and there are a lot of affordable homes out here and options for you guys. So make sure you check them out before you just jump into a touristy area and see these crazy prices and get down about it, because there are a lot of affordable homes out here in Florida. Another thing you may want to think about is whether or not you'd be willing to live in a townhome versus a single family home. Townhomes are very nice. They're usually more affordable, but the HOA is a little bit higher in those communities, but they do usually maintain the exterior of the building. They mow the lawns and they take care of the landscaping. So there's a lot of pluses there, especially if you're someone that doesn't want to deal with a lot of maintenance. Wesley Chapel is an area right now that you can get really decent prices on townhomes. There's also a lot of resale neighborhoods out here where I'm at. I'm over in the Atlanta Lakes area that you can find good deals on. In Lake Pageant Estates, that's a neighborhood out here that you can find really decent deals in. A lot of the times you can find homes under $200,000. There's also a lot of other areas like further north and further east that would be very good for you if you're looking for an affordable home. Another thing that you definitely want to look into when you're coming out here to purchase a home is make sure that you check out the school zones and the ratings of them in the different areas out here, because some of them it may not even be important to you if you don't have any children and it doesn't matter to you, but it does help the resale value of your home when you have better school zones. You may be very surprised by the amount of homes out here that you can get in a good price range that are in a decent school zone. There's a lot of them out there. The other thing that I would recommend that you do for sure is negotiate with the sellers. Possibly find multiple homes you like and negotiate down and see which one you can get a better deal on. Make sure you have a realtor on your side that can help you do that and represent you through the process. If you'd like me to help you out here in the Florida area, you can reach out. My phone number will be right here on the screen. We'd love to help you out finding a property, finding something that's affordable, and getting a great deal. I've said this in the past, but I had a client out here that had a home listed at $235,000. We got it at $220,000 and it appraised at $250,000. So you can get deals out here in this market if you have a realtor that's willing to negotiate for you, or you're willing to negotiate if you know how. If you guys would like a spot to surf the market and check out different homes, go ahead and check out our website, tampateamtlc.com. This is a great website for you to come and look at all the different properties out here and affordable homes. And you can reach out to me through there or my phone number if you'd like me to set up a search directly linked to your email that will go to your email daily or when a new property hits the market. You also need to make sure, and this is something that I've seen a lot of buyers do, is that you have a realistic budget on what you're willing to have your mortgage be. Because you might come out here and a lot of new construction homes, they're in the $300,000 range. And depending on what your monthly budget, depending on what you want your monthly budget to be, you may not be able to afford one of those. So you may need to go with a townhome or a resale, depending on what your budget is. So make sure you know what your budget is and you know where you want to be before you come down here, or you end up looking at a bunch of homes and wasting time because you're not able to budget for any of them. I would also make sure that you're very transparent with your realtor and the title company and your mortgage broker as to what your financial situation looks like, because you may need to ask the seller for some money for closing costs if you haven't saved enough. That's another thing I recommend doing, is saving up money for a down payment and closing costs. We may be able to get some of it covered, but I recommend having 4 to 5% of the purchase price saved so you can cover your closing costs and your down payment. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it beneficial. Like we said before, we'd love to help you out finding a property in the area, finding something that's affordable and budget friendly. We'd love to do that. My phone number will be right here on the screen if you'd like some help with that. Please feel free to reach out. My name is Garrett Carroll. Also, please subscribe to the channel, like, comment if you know of any areas that are very affordable or something we should check out. We'd really appreciate it. You guys have a great new year. Team TLC out.